to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Today is Monday the 22nd of July 2024 and this is episode number 192. And a big welcome to everybody. Anywhere you can find me is down in the description box, and anything that I mentioned today is also down in the description box. Right then. I don't know what to say. The humidity. You all know, if you've been here a while, I do not do the summer at all. I'm an autumn person. I'm a winter person. I think I should actually move to the Antarctic. Yeah, I think so. Because it's cold there all the time. I'd be happy there. I really would be happy. Oh, dear me. I think I was the only person that I knew in Canada that I loved the winter. And the autumn, everybody else is so hard, but no. Oh, dear me. Oh, anyways, enough of that. Right then, okay, I am going to do this. We've got some crafting, obviously. Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, I do have a couple of little things you might want to write down. So yeah, I've got those. We've got knitting, we've got cross stitch, and we've got crochet. Yes, that's it. We've got knitting. That's what we've got today. So a bit of a mixture, and a little bit of sewing. But I just made myself a project bag for something that I am hopefully going to be starting in the next couple of days. So, but I'll talk all about that later. Actually, I'll just. Oh no, I'll be all right. I'll remember it. Right then, okay, let's do this because it is really hot up here. Poor little Elmy, bless him. Oh yeah, I would like to say a big thank you to all the messages and all the hearts that he got on Instagram and Facebook on Saturday. It was his birthday. I'm going to move over. And he got a lovely birthday card. I'm going to put a little clip here while he's playing with one of his fluffy toys. And he got a bag of Dreamies from his Auntie Pauline and Buster. So thank you so much. That was such a big surprise. And we put it up in the cupboard until it was the big day. And then, which has surprised us because of the weather, I bought his new blankie because he does love his Emma blankie. And I wasn't going to change that anyway. And the habitation throw, he does do punch on that. So the blankie that I made him for his birthday, we laid over his bed downstairs, and look, he absolutely loves it. He really does. So yeah, he was on it again over the week. He was on it Saturday, on it again yesterday. So yeah, bless his heart, he absolutely loved it. He had a lovely day. So thank you all so much. Thank you. Right then, I think I'm just going to have to hop right in. I do apologise if this is going to be a quick one, but as I say, I am not that good. I do not do this weather. It flares everything up in my body that wants to be flared up. I haven't been out for days because I just can't. We've even had to order food online. And you know, that is very rare for me. So yeah, that's coming to this evening. Right then, okay, so let's hop right in then, shall we, to the good stuff. Right, first of all, I am going to start with the knitting. As you know, I am doing red, white and blue socks, so you all know who they're for, for Mark. And I actually, well, I'll tell you what, I've been plodding along. I've got to sew in all the ends, but I don't do that until they're blocked. I will block these because it's, obviously they're a gift. So let's get my larger blocker because he is a size 10. So I have got a bit of explaining to do on the one because there is one completely finished. I absolutely loved making this sock. It's so much fun. I know I have a lot of ends, but hey ho, you know what I mean? I just love it. Now, if you noticed last week, I had started a heel flap. I am a heel flap and gusset girl. I don't know why, that's what I started with. Even when I was knitting socks in the straight, because I couldn't get it in the round at the beginning, the fascination and the achievement, as is feels of achievement of the heel flap just coming together is just something so special. It's unbelievable. It is to me anyway. But I started last week. I showed you this sock down to here with a heel flap. And then I was knitting away and I thought, no, because I was knitting away, starting to do the actual heel turn. And I thought, no, that's not going to work out right, because then when the gusset come in, these stripes are not all going to be the same from here to here, are they? These two are not going to be the same width, even though they're the same amount of rows, because you've got more stitches on it. So I ripped it back to here. And I thought, I'm going to do the good old shadow wrap heel. I've spoken about this heel. I do love it. And for self-striping or striped when they're planned socks, it's absolutely perfect. I mean perfect. You all know I got my tutorial from the dear friend of Alex. Hello, darling, from my Yarny Corner. Her tutorial on YouTube is amazing. I've said it before and I'll carry on saying it again. If you want to try the shadow wrap heel, go over to her. She explains it so well. And she explains it in a language that even I could understand. Honestly, she's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So much fun. So anyway, I got this sock finished. And then this morning, because as you know, I have to take my medication and I have to wait an hour before I eat. And I thought, oh, what am I going to do for an hour like I normally do? I just popped in the shadow wrap heel. As you do. So that's my leg on the second one, and that is the shadow wrap heel, all completely done. So now I'll just go red and carry on down the foot. And how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 stripes down. This is I have got it here. It's called the umbrella toe, because I always call it something else, don't I? The umbrella toe by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. Now, I will say her umbrella toe, well, for the pattern that I just brought a pattern and just used the toe for everything. And it's for 56, 64, 72 stitches. Now, these size 10s, because I use a 2.5 needle, I always use 68 stitches. So what I do is on the first row, I decrease as if it's going to be a wedge toe, basically. So slip, knit, slip, knit, knit across, knit 2 together, knit, oh, you know what I mean, that, you know that, and then that gets me down to the 64 stitches, because I take 4 stitches off. Then I knit a row plain, then I put the umbrella toe on. That is just the way I do it. I do it as well when I do a mine, because when I do vanilla socks for myself, I do a 60 stitches with a 2.5 needle, and I do the same. I use with a 2.5, hang on, now I'm getting confused. So I'll do, you know, just work it out to take it to the 60 stitches. And also what I do is I decrease it down to 56 stitches and then do a 56 stitch toe. It works out fine. If that made sense, you're a better person than I am, because even I got confused. Honestly, my gosh, all that over a sock. Right, okay, so we have one red, white and blue sock completed. Another one where the toe is going to be put on in a minute. So, well, not the toe, the foot is going to start to be put on in a minute when I go downstairs, obviously for my cup of tea. So yeah, so I've got that knitting. Now, I have got to tell you something. Now, where is it? Here it is. Right, so I fancied doing a patterned sock. Now, I know I've got my crunkled sock on the needles and I am absolutely enjoying that 100%. But I am got my autumn on. I'm sorry, you know that I am an autumn person. I have pumpkins and everything autumn in my house all year round, because that is just the way I am. I know there's going to be about 2 of you that go, oh, Veen, no, let's enjoy the summer. No, I've got me autumn on, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. That is just the way I am. And I knew I had this pattern. Now, if you go over onto Ravelry, it's and she's on Instagram, it's This Handmade Life. She is a yarn dyer, I'm sure she is, but she's amazing at her patterns. Now, even if you pay for a pattern, it's only £2 something. Honestly it is, and that's for a pattern sock, but there is freebies there as well. So this is a freebie which I have printed off, and it's called the A Little Hocus Pocus Socks, and it's got a little cable down it, and I don't think I've ever done a cable on a sock, so I thought I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to try it, just something to keep me occupied. So the only thing I will say is that she doesn't give the written instructions. It's a chart. I know this is free, but you know, but they're very, look at the size of it, you know what I mean? It's massive, it's easy to read. So yeah, I am actually looking forward to casting these on. So I thought, well, I've got to make myself a new project bag. So I made myself a new project bag with pumpkins on, as you do. And for my toe, and because the cuff is in the orange, so for my heel and my toe, I found this in my stash. It's a little bit more greeny than that, actually. Found that in the stash, and I think my dear friend Teresa gifted me that. And I've got my yarn cozy all ready and going, and I've ordered, which should have been here Saturday but not. So I reckon it'll arrive today, because Woolwarehouse has actually got sale on again on their yarnsmith. Now, I have not tried their sock yarn, but I have heard such good reviews on it. They have got one called Pumpkin. It's a solid, it's obviously orange, but I thought, well, it's got to be done, and it's on sale, you know what I mean? So I ordered ball, and as I say, I got email saying it's been dispatched, and I got an email from Royal Mail saying, yes, you'll get it on Saturday. Never turned up. So I'm thinking it'll be here today, so then I'll be casting them on. I am so looking forward to it. So yes, they have a sock yarn called Pumpkin, and I thought that was ideal. But as I say, go over to This Handmade Life. You wouldn't believe the autumn socks she has got. And I've put them all in my queue. And as I say, even if you buy them, they're just over £2. You know what I mean? For a whole sock pattern. As I say, the only thing is you get charts. So, it's all explained anyway. So you've got your chart and you've got your key. So you know what stitches are what. So what I would do, what I have done with hers actually, in the past, I still haven't had Glenn to, wow, my chair's just sunk. What I would normally do is write the rows out. Do you know what I mean? You can see what they are in a chart, write them out. And if so write out the rows. And then if you want to follow it by written, then you've written them out yourself, so you know what's going on. So it can be done. But that actually is a free pattern, that little hocus pocus. And I thought, yes, I have got to do it this year. So I am going to try and do some hocus pocus socks. Right then, let's go over to crochet. Now, as I said, I've got my autumn on. And on, was it Friday last week? I think it might have been Friday last week. The Crochet Cabin. Now, I have actually brought patterns of her at the Anglian Yarn Festival. And, she's a lovely lady. She has a lovely colourful stall. She really does. But she launched a new blanket, and I sat there, it came up on Instagram, and I said to Glenn, I went, do we really need another blanket, Glenn? He went, why, what you found? I said, well, this lady, which is Dee Jameson, has launched a new crochet pattern. I said, and Woolwarehouse has done a kit. He went, oh, go on. He said, it keeps you happy. He said, if we manage to have a cold winter and we can't put the heating on, he says, we've got plenty to keep us warm. Always a positive after a negative in our house, always. Anyway, so I went over to Woolwarehouse, and the whole blanket is done in yarnsmith. So because Yarnsmith has actually got sale on, so is their kit. I know. So I got the whole kit. Was it for £17 something? I think it was. I don't remember how many balls of wool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 balls, I think it is. Yeah, if I've counted that correctly. 10 balls. I'll show you in a minute. But there's a tip. The actual yarn pack does not come with the pattern. Yes, you can go over to Ravelry, over to her Ravelry page, and I'm assuming Love Crafts and all that lot, and buy it there. Or you can buy it, actually, if you put the yarn pack into your basket, there also is a button for you to purchase a PDF pattern from Woolwarehouse. So I thought, yeah, well, I might as well get it all in one go. Anyway, me being me, I knew I wouldn't get my discount off of the yarn pack because there already was a discount on it. But I thought, do you know what, I'll give it a go. And let's face it, most of us, if not all of us, have got our discount codes for Woolwarehouse. I happened to pop it into the code, what's the name? It came off the pattern. So there you go, okay? That is the tip of the week. So if you're going to hop over to get this, I'll show you, because I'll print off the pattern for you so you can see the picture. If you love it and you think, yes, it's got to be got, we've got to make it. Mine was dispatched this morning, and I got an email this morning. So, yeah, so honestly, go over to Woolwarehouse, get the pack, because the Yarnsmith is on offer, so you're getting the yarn at a good price, the pack as it is. Pop the pattern in the basket, pop in your discount code, you'll get the discount off of the pattern. Win-win! What more can we say? This is the blanket. Let's get it. And it's got beautiful, honestly, grannies. I love grannies, but I don't know, you can't, it's really, I've got the light on, honestly, I have, but it's so dark. Here is front posts and back posts. There's bobbles involved. It is gorgeous. I love the colours, and it is called the Autumn Celebration Blanket. So, you know what I mean? It's ideal. What is the size? Has got the crochet as you go technique, but you don't have to use it. It is... Oh, I'm sure I read it somewhere. Because you know me, I read through the patterns of the finished size. Unless I read it on her, there is pictorials as well. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, it is quite, you know, a nice size blanket. It's got to be to take that many balls of wool. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's right here. It's 38 inches by 38 inches, 96.5 centimetres by 96.5 centimetres, so it's nice and square. So yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous. So as I say, my yarn pack has got dispatched this morning. So as I say, if you love this and you want to get the yarn pack, pop that PDF pattern if you've got a printer or access to a printer, or just use your whatever you use, in that basket. Pop in your discount code because you'll get it off your pattern. Sorted. Right then, okay, now as you know, I am crocheting the, what's it called? I can't remember. I've had to put it down, unfortunately, because it was just too hot to have on my lap. That's why I've been doing socks, because they're small, aren't they? This is the Granny Go Round cardigan by Iron Lamb. I am actually, this is, oh, hang on. There you go. This is the picture, and she has done it in stripes. I am doing it in white yarn. And now I have the complete body finished. Like so, with the rib, and I've got to do the sleeves and then go round there, and it's finished basically. So yeah, I've tried it on and it's just nice. It really is just a nice length. I did add on a little bit, I have written it down actually, so I remember if I do it again. Yeah, rather than do 50 rows from the back of the neck down, I'm doing 55. That's the only difference. And yeah, because I like mine a little bit longer. So yeah. But as I say, so you having it now, because now it's the bands. You do the bands first before the sleeves, I think. And it's having this on your lap. It's just not feasible at the moment, unfortunately, because I really, really have been enjoying making this cardigan. So, but I won't be wearing it now anyway. So this is going to be really nice with my my dresses. And you know, in the cooler weather. So I'm really, really happy with that. Right then, now we're going over to the cross stitch. Now I did try and put some flowers on my flower cross stitch, but I obviously wasn't concentrating because I unpicked them. Because I got all the stitch count wrong and everything, but hey ho. Right then, so what I did is I thought, well, what I'll do is something simple, and I will just cast on a little simple one. So cast on, I will start, I should say. So as you know, I got the Boo Bash yet again, autumn on, primrose cottage stitches. Now this is actually all done in classic Colourworks, and I thought, well, you're such a little piece, do you know what I mean? I'm sure I can find some DMC equivalents. So I did. Right, the only one that actually was DMC was black. So I just went through my stash and sorted out some colours that I thought matched. And I actually did this in an afternoon. So it is a quick stitch. And I have got that done. If you notice, there's a little dot there, little square there missing, because I'm going to put a pink on that for the little nozzle. So yeah, literally I did that in an afternoon. And it's looking really smart, I think, on my spider web. Ada. So as I say, look, they say these are just DMC from stash, and that is what they have in the, obviously mine's solid and theirs is not variegated. Theirs is because it's an over dyed. So but you know, I'm liking it. I like the colours myself. And so yeah, so I'm really, really happy with that. So I've got that started as well. Right then, now also, as you know, I am going to be doing the Lorry Holt pumpkins for sale, and I have started with the threads that I had. You need, was it 21? Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I had 9. I knew it was an odd number somewhere. Right, I had 9. So the other 11, do you know, I went to Patchwork Rabbit. I went to, is it Peakside and Lakeside Stitch? I went on them all. And some of them had one, some of them had another, some of them had this, some of them had, you know, and I thought that's going to be like 3 loads of postage to get the rest of the threads, because I would like to actually use the called for on this one. And so I thought, I know there's a little online shop which is called, I'm sure it's Marie's Cross Stitch. I've ordered from her over the years, and I tell you what, she is great. She really is. And I went into her on her shop. She had every single one that I was after, all the rest of the 11 that I was after. And also, if I remember rightly, she actually did have a discount, if I remember rightly. So, you know what I mean? I ordered them all. So I like it when I can get everything from one place. I really do. And yeah, so they've already been dispatched. So you never know. They'll probably come either today or tomorrow. So yeah, and then I can start this. Because what I'm thinking of doing, because obviously, as you know, this is bigger than my piece of Ada. Right, so what I'm going to do is start from the bottom and work my way up. So I will go in the middle of here and the middle of the Ada. So in the middle of the Ada, I'll put that centre pumpkin. And then I will do what I can either side, and then I'll put him on. And then I know this has got to be moved, but I think I'm going to put that as just a banner across the top of him there. And then take off a couple of these, you know, I'm going to move things around so it fits in. Because I just think this piece of Ada is calling for this pattern. I really do. So if I start from the bottom on this pumpkin here, which is in the middle. If I show you. So this is my piece of Ada. So on the bottom here, I'm going to like have a line here, and then on the centre here, I'm going to put the centre pumpkin, and then I'll see what I can fit across there. And then the scarecrow will go in the middle, and as I say, the banner there, and then I'll put the other elements around somewhere. So I thought if I worked from the bottom up, it would be a lot easier for me to see, because I'm always normally a middle person out. So working from the bottom up is going to be a bit different for me. So I will align it with that pumpkin there, and then go like that. That's what I'll do. So yeah, and then I can fit on what I want in that space there. So that's the plan. So I've just got to wait on those coming. Right then, okay, so excuse me, now we have, oh, I've left him downstairs. Oh, I'm fed up now. Pauline, which is Auntie Pauline, for Elmo, has sent me a crocheted pumpkin, and his face is like over it, and he's so cute. I'm going to put a picture of him here actually, because he is adorable. Pauline, thank you so much. And there was a lovely card from Pauline, and also because she knows I love houses, she sent me a cross stitch pattern. So thank you, Pauline, so much, and give Buster a big hug from me and Elmo. Thank you. Right, also just, yeah, I think this is last. As you know, if you buy anything from me in my Etsy shop, you get a free sticker as a thank you. And I had run out, so I had to revert to something else. But anyway, so I got in contact with my dear friend. Honestly, she is absolutely amazing. She really is. And she is Rowenberry and Robin. Okay. And that is her. And go over on Instagram, and I'm sure she has it is Ko-fi. I'm sure it's a Ko-fi shop, but she personalizes stuff. If you remember last year, she sent a stocking for Elmo, and it was like the shape of a paw and with Elmo on it. So it's not just stickers. She does, you know, personalized fabrics and stuff like that. But I love her stickers. And I'd say I'd run now, and I have got to say, because, you know, I'm in the autumn mood, not more than normal, I am going to be uploading and making and uploading my autumn stuff next month. So I thought I need, you know, it'd be nice to have something different. Now, normally I always get, if I can get this down, I just love her packaging. It is so lovely. I don't want to open it. Okay. She does my logo, Little Workroom Crafts, and then she does, I think this is brilliant, she does take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. She does that. And I asked her, because I say you ask her what, you know, you message her and you ask her what you'd like. It is Ko-fi, and then you and then, or you message her, you know, yeah, message her through Ko-fi, and then you you see if she can do it. And honestly, she's not let me down yet, bless her heart. She really hasn't. And I said, oh, for the autumn season, I would fancy something with a pumpkin. So she sent me over a picture, and I went, yes, please. Do you know what? I'm tempted to actually, when I run out of my business cards, to change my logo. What do you think? Do I stay with that, or do I go with this? Because this is absolutely amazing. Look at that. That is Little Workroom Crafts, just the in one sticker, isn't it? So it's Rowenberry and Robin. Please, if you need anything customized or, you know, personalized or anything like that, go over and see her, because she can do it. She's so clever. And then Glenn came up with the idea. Now, I haven't actually messaged her on this one yet. But it might be coming. I'm just warning you, it might be coming. Because Glenn said, what about having an Elmo in there as well? I went, wow, Glenn, You are so good. So you'll probably be getting a message off me soon. So, but I normally get, as I say, get packs of 30. But this, when I open this, one of these obviously are going to be mine. And but yeah, so these will be going out with the you know, the autumn orders. I just think that is amazing, but I am tempted. So let me know. Cotton, pumpkin, what should I change my new logo to? What do you think? Oh dear me. I just think it's amazing. So thank you so much for doing those stickers. But as I say, anything you want, like personalised, go over and see her. She's so clever, so clever, and quick as well. You know what I mean? You know, I messaged her. We went back and forth on the pumpkin one once. She said, "What about this?" I went, "Yeah." She got them all printed off and she cuts them for me, packaged up, and I had them. You know what I mean? That is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right then, okay. So I am going to disappear now. I am so hot. And yeah, so I am going to disappear. And I've got a couple of jobs to do downstairs. And it's even too hot to come up here. So yeah. So Glenn's on at work this week. Well, this week he's always at work, but he's on earlies this week. So yeah, little Elmy and I are here on our own. So oh dear. Anyway, I better disappear, otherwise I'm going to moan a lot. And we can't have that, can we? Right then, okay then. So please take care, stay safe, and as always, my lovelies, happy crafting. Bye.